Welcome back to Sofo Academics, where I teach you guys how to budget, save, and invest to build generational wealth. Go to Sofo Academics to start your free budget today so you can start investing. We see that stock market and cryptocurrency is currently in extreme fear with a 20 out of 100. In the last 1 week, the market's with 18 in extreme fear. In 1 month, the market is fear with a 42. In the 1 year, the market is still in greed with a 72. So right now it's a great time to buy in this correction while the market's still in fear. Bitcoin was very volatile today. It was around 8,700 to around 84,000. And we see that the last 2 days that Bitcoin is trying to reverse back to the upside to reach back to 95,000 after a huge slump and due to economic fears. And now we see that Bitcoin is having momentum, currently at 45 billion volume right now. So once we see the volume start to rise for Bitcoin and the market cap, it would be a great time for you to start investing right now as we see this level at this $80,000 level. Ethereum underperformed cryptocurrency and Bitcoin because now it's currently at 1900, and we see that Ethereum hit 1700 yesterday. Now we see that Ethereum's at a great price. Anything below 2000, Ethereum is going to be a great price as we push back to 8000 and push back first 4800. You got to continue loading up on Ethereum as they get developed more to decentralized applications. Solana is sitting at a record low right now, all-time 1 year, certainly at $126. We see Solana push up to about $300 in January and crashed almost 70% in a month. So it's a great sign to pick up this cryptocurrency while it's in this bottom, as this is a huge area of value. It hit this price in the past about 3 times, and it keeps, every time it hits 120, it's known to rebound and push back to the moon. So keep an eye on Solana. Make sure you get some Solana. Cardano is another cryptocurrency that you should have on your radar. Cardano was down to 65 cents yesterday. Now we see Cardano's already back at 73 cents. You know, Cardano last week went from 58 cents and shot up to $1.13, and it quickly went up 100% in a day. So you want to keep on Cardano as they get ETFs so they can get more capital flowed inside the cryptocurrency and the ETF. Long term, this is going to be one that's going to be needed to more develop the Web3. It's its own platform. As we push back to the $100 billion market cap, you want to keep buying. Dogecoin currently sitting on a sale for 17 cents. We're seeing that Doge is sitting around this 13 cent. It hit a low yesterday and then never went back down. And we see this cryptocurrency starting to bottom out. You want to continue buying Doge just because it's the first cryptocurrency meme coin to ever hit the market, and it's the one that has the most market cap. And we see that what the Doge is doing, trying to get rid of fraud inside the government. So you want to keep an eye on Doge. MSTR is showing great signs of bottoming out. We've seen that MSTR yesterday hit $229, and it didn't go lower than what it hit last week on February 28th. And we see that now we're seeing this little Doge hammer candlestick price ended up towards the high side, and it's currently down 55% in the last 105 days, and it's currently down $300. So this is one that you can put a long call on if you want to buy shares currently, as you got the opportunity to double what you put in, starting low and then keep recurringly buying. Coinbase is sitting at a great price right now, as we see that Coinbase is $191 right now. It's currently down 47% in the last 94 days. This stock overall is down $162. And this is a great call option too, as we see this false breakout that happened on this double bottom, and now price fell down even more, which is better, so you can get the huge momentum back to the upside. So if we can get down and buy it around this $177 to $250 level, we can get the whole double return off either a 500% on option or 100% gain on the stock. I'm seeing some huge volatility in the minor cryptocurrency stocks, as this Marathon Digital was down 60% in the last 89 days. It's currently down $18, and we've seen that Marathon Digital today is sitting at this area of value. If we can see a big candlestick towards the upside in the following weeks, this stock is going to be a great one to be buying and putting call options on, so you can get that 500% return. Same thing with Marathon Digital. It's looking at perfect correction dip, as we've seen the previous ones in the past that happened August 24th. This one's currently down 60%. And it's down $20 in the last 87 days. You want to keep an eye on this miner, as it's low at $12 and we've seen that it's worth $30 in the last 3 months in November. Nike is currently in a great dip correction right now. We've seen that Nike is down to $73, and we've seen that Nike last week was up to $82. All time, Nike is down 61%, and it's down $110 in the last 1,204 days. So this stock has been getting tumbled and beat up for almost 2 years. So it's a great one to pick up, and you practice in buying now. So now whenever it rebounds, because this stock's been down here for 20 years or more, you'll be in the money and green. Reddit is one of the most volatile stocks I've seen for retail investors. The stock is down 54% in the last 31 days, and it's currently down $122. This one is huge options activity. I can see going back towards $229. I mean, this one right here is where all the retail traders communicate and they talk about many things besides stocks and cryptocurrency. But this one right here is gonna have a huge back to the upside, and they want to keep buying at this $130 level, as they got a $24 billion market cap. And when they first opened IPO, it was down to $43, and now they pushed it all the way back up to $230. One of the best ETFs that you should get to balance out your portfolio is currently on sale. It's currently at $61. TQQQ is currently down 37%, and we've seen in the last 85 days the stock is down $36. This is one you'll have long term, as you have volatile stocks like Tesla, Nvidia, all these volatile stocks in your portfolio. You want to have a balance with ETFs, so that way a huge market crash or a sell-off happens, your balanced portfolio is not hurting. When you have ETFs like this, the stocks won't go down as much as compared to the volatile stocks like techs. So now you want to continue buying TQQ, as previously it was up to $96, so we almost got it 50% off. So we just want to continue buying. Now we push back to $100. Next one that you should have in your portfolio is AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. So this one right here is gonna have huge volatility as more graphics card and AI start to get back in the conversation, as tariffs put on more in different countries. We see that AMD is currently at $100. It's down almost 57% in the last 358 days, and it's currently down overall $129. So this is one to great put options on and buy shares at the same time, as we push back to $300 for this stock, and we can buy and get times 3 what we put in, and we continue buying this stock as we see it's bottoming out right here. If we can see some big bullish candlesticks and from the weeks ahead of time, it's confidence that our investment is going to be continue growing. My top pick for option plays is Tesla. Tesla is seeing huge options activity around this $218 level to $252 level, and we've seen that Tesla is down 54%, and it's down $262 in the last 83 days. This is one you want to continue buying as Elon Musk gets into electrical vehicles and they place these tariffs and Donald Trump, and they continue expanding this company out to AI. Automated drive. Nvidia, the graphics card chip maker, is currently down 32% in the last 64 days. We've seen that it's down $48. It's a great option call to put on as we see NASDAQ, the technology sector, rebound, and NASDAQ and Nvidia go hand in hand. So if you can trade NASDAQ, Nvidia is a great one to keep buying too, as we see huge reversal candlesticks happening on this false breakout. We've seen the stock go down even lower, pull down to $104 on Tuesday. So it's a good one to continue recurrently buying, as price won't stay down here too long, and maybe they're pushing to $200 in the next 2 years. Carvana is another great stock. I'm seeing huge option activity with the stock being down $125 and 43% in the last 19 days. We've seen Carvana almost push up back to $300, and now it's went down to $166 and currently sitting at $179. Carvana is a way that people buy cars digitally and they get them shipped and delivered to them more efficiently than you sitting waiting in the DMV or the car dealership. So now we see that cars are more getting way to expanded like how Amazon is, and now we can continue buying Carvana as their market cap increases and they push back to the all-time high that they was in 2021. Next one I see great potential of buying some option activity is SMCI, Supermicro Computer. Supermicro Computer is currently down 47% in the last 13 days, and it's down $31. So we see the stock drop half off within 13 days in a week or two. And now we see that SMCI is quickly trying to rebound after it hit $36 on Wednesday. We've seen huge bullish engulfing candlestick, and today price stayed above that height. If we see prices starting to stay above $40 to $35, it's a great time to keep buying this stock and putting some long call options. One of the best dividend stocks that pays their investors at least 84 cents per share owning the stock, plus the stock moving up in profits, is Qualcomm. Qualcomm is currently down at least 36%, and it's down $78 in the last 259 days. We see Qualcomm provides mobile chips and the way people communicate with 5G networks. So it's a great stock to continue buying as it's in this correction. All time, Qualcomm is in the uptrend, and we can buy anytime in this dip. It would be a great time to buy and hold. I'm liking where Cash App SQ block is sitting, because the way we fell down to these 47% in the last 105 days, and it's down $47. Cash App is trying to get into blockchain. It's actually been already into blockchain and Bitcoin since they have investors have been able to buy Cash App. And we can see that this stock is currently huge volatility down here. Is a great area to buy around this $55 level. And we've seen this old uptrend that it started in 2023. Stock is rebounding and it doesn't fall below $41. It's a great one to pick up. I told you guys about quantum computing. QUBT. This one was down to $4.36 on Tuesday, March 11th, and we've seen that the stock fell down 83% from its all-time high. It's currently down $22. This one is a great one to buy a whole bunch of options on that has a long expiration date, just because this stock is still developing with the quantum computing and machine learning. So you needs a little bit more time, but if you can buy early as low as it is right now, we can be the next Amazon stock, and this stock can push up to $100 in the next 10 years as more AI gets more developed in the way they develop algorithms for it. This is a great one. We see that the stock went up 14% today. So this is the pleasure and awards that we get from this owning stocks like this that are low. You don't want to go too much into this stock, but it's just one to have so you can have growth in your portfolio. Of course, have them ETFs. Next one we have on the list is IonQ. IonQ is the same thing with QUBT with quantum computing, and they go hand in hand. You see the charts match each other. This one's currently at $23 and it went up $1.23 overnight. It was currently up 17% in a day. Overall, the stock fell 63% in the last 60 days, and it's down $35. So we see that the stock has huge opportunity to go back up as a huge crash happened with these quantum computing stocks. That rally started from the rally in November. So whenever we buy our stocks, and if we miss the rally, a great time to get back in on what we missed is whenever stocks are beat up, people aren't talking about them no more, and people are feared of missing out. DJT stock, Donald Trump stock, Truth Social stock, is currently at $20 right now. Anything below 20 or even at 20 is a great stock to pick up. As we've seen in the past, that this stock can huge rally and continue that streak for weeks and even a month. As we've seen in September all the way to October, the stock went down from $12 and went to $56. So basically times 5 what you put in. So if we can get this down to like $15 to even $20 in that range, it's a great one to keep loading up on as Trump starts dropping more policies. And we see that first way that his inflation reports and his data is actually boosting the economy. Another stock that I like in my portfolio is Shopify. Shopify provides its customers to allow them to have websites and post numbers to communicate with their customers, do transactions and blogs, whatever type of template that the customer needs. They always provide it with APIs. So now we see that the stock is down 30% in the last 19 days. The stock is down $38. So this one could be a good one to put a long call option that will probably cost about $500 to $750 for a good one that will hit in a reasonable amount of time. So we want to continue buying Shopify as we see the demand for people posting and hosting their websites through Shopify. The last one we have on the list is Affirm. Affirm is currently down 47% in the last 20 days, and then now we'll see that the stock is down $38. Currently, this stock is currently sitting at $49 and has opportunity to double as it was around $83 in the last 2 weeks. So now we continue buying this stock now. We continue pushing up as we see that Affirm is innovating. People on Amazon are borrowing money so they can get items. Walmart partnered up with them, and continue. People that always borrow money will always be in business and always be in demand. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you go to SoFo Academics so you can cop the latest Bitcoin to the Moon t-shirts, and make sure you comment, like, subscribe if you're new. And I want to tell you guys that patience is a virtue into this game. You can't just come in here thinking that you can turn 5,000 into 100,000, or you're trying to reach a certain goal of making that amount of money. It's all up, not up to you. It's all up to the market. At the end of the day, you can't force things. Things are gonna happen on its timing. If you keep practicing ways of behaviors, then you're always gonna get rewarded. No matter if the behavior is gonna be rewarded right then or there, it's gonna happen one day, because regardless, market showed that the last 5 years, stock market has been going up exponentially over time, and cryptocurrency. So let's not forget that just because you might be losing money doesn't mean that you had to lose money. You only lose money until you decide to sell. So make sure that you're using your budget and you using your money, your finances correctly, so that you don't have to sell your investments whenever you don't have to. You just have to be patient enough where if the market is up, you can sell your investment. I'm not telling you guys to hold on to your investment forever, but make sure that you are making reasonable investments by deciding when to sell. Knowing when to sell is the key thing why investors aren't profitable. They could be up hundreds, thousands, but they decide to hold on to winners and they turn them into losers. So make sure that you know and you appreciate what you have now so you can grow it to become even more. Another thing is, stop trying to chase the market price. There's no way possible that you can get the best price in the markets. Just because someone bought the price lower than you doesn't mean that you're not at a price that you can profit and get a good amount of return. If you're missing out, it's real that people are posting their profits or the prices that they're buying it is the super lowest bottom. Don't worry about that. As long as you practice the principles of behavior and the discipline of dollar cost average, meaning you buy now, but you continue repeatedly buying, whether it's every day, every week, every month. You continue buying and then you continue these behaviors, you would have a dollar cost average, meaning that the average prices that you bought, and then you divide it how much times you bought, and that is the mean. So as long as you have that, you always be an opportunity to make profits and pay off debt, as long as you practice the behavior. This simple thing called mean that we learn in school in math class can get us away from debt, financial freedom, and can help us build generational wealth. Whether it's a company that's not right now, that's not be the best right now, but we have potential to be in demand in the next 5 years, or it might be a company that's already shown history that's been in the game for the last 10 to 20 years, like Walmart. Continue this, do your research, use data analytics, and make sure that you are practicing ways that you can cut debt out of your life. And always think long term first. That way you already cut out risk no matter what. Because what you're doing, if you think risk first, then what you do is you're going about something, okay, so the worst situation happens, I'm free from it because I already have a plan that I thought about that first. It's not like I thought about that last. So now whenever you put $1 somewhere, you already thought and you already bear the risk, and you already did a test on your risk assessment, knowing that, okay, I have a high risk tolerance. So if this stock goes down at least 20% in the next week, I know how to react because I have cash aside and I already had paid my rent and I already had paid off my debt, or whatever that your strategy is that you lower risk when it comes to investing. You already put those into factor, so now you're sleeping stress free on your investments and earning passive income. Or it might be a market crash and you buy, but you're doing dollar cost average, so you're not stressing while you sleep, because all you gotta do is buy the dip again so you can average out that cost. So now guys, practice this behavior and I promise you, you start at 15 years old or 20 years old, by the time you're in your 40s, by the time you're in your early 30s, you will have at least $100,000 in your account. I appreciate you guys for staying tuned to the video. Make sure you go to SoFo Academics again. So we see you in the next one. We out.
I stole my love and make it countless. I've been in the flu, but I never drowned it. Life is tough on a simple bounty. Faith in the Lord, I never move a mountain. As I sow, I shall reap. There's an outcome to our deeds. So I practice what I preach. Yeah, I'm covered in the spirit. From my head to my feet. What I want is not a need. She keep begging me to stay. Something's telling me to leave. I stole my love and make it countless. I've been in the flood, but I never drowned it. Life is tough on a simple bounty. Faith in the Lord, I never move a mountain.